Hello, this is Amy from Wings Wellness, and today I'm going to be doing a Tai Chi, mostly standing. We'll start seated, and let's start with that reminder of deep breath in and out. Go ahead and put your hand on your belly. Take a deep breath in, push that air out. Breath in. Push that air down into the belly. Hands out to the side, palms up. Let's start with a simple pushing down that chi. Hands come to the forehead, pushing down. Breath in. One more time. Good. Let's go ahead and moving to the feet. Let's start rocking those heels up, toes up, back and forth. Really stretch out your toes in your shoes, or if you can have shoes off, stretch out those toes. Hold right here. Toes are up now. Hold with those heels up. And back down. Lifting up a knee. Let's point that toe. Place it on the ground and drag it underneath. We're starting to wake up those legs. Push that heel forward. This time, hand over hand, gently sinking down. Wake up those legs. Stretch out the backs of the calves. Take a deep breath in and out. Now to the other side, same thing. Push that toe out, point with the foot, drag it underneath. And on this last one, heel on the ground, hand over hand, sinking slightly forward. Breath in and breath out. And coming back up. Hands out front. Let's wake up the arms, the shoulders, two front fingers and the thumb, tapping them together. See if you can go, start slow. And start moving them a little faster. And now hands over the head. Same thing. Out to the side. Middle fingers still tapping. And down. Shake out those hands. Good. Okay. Hands at heart center. Spider the fingers. Circle those wrists around. One way and then the other. Good. Now we're going to do the king lifts the tripod to wake up those shoulders. Reach up like a big hug to the sky. Hands come back together. And then a gentle sinking down. Breath in. Big hug to the sky. Hands come back together. Coming back down. Last one. breath in. Hands come back together. And back to center, hands on the knees. So now I'm going to stand. If some of you want to continue staying seated, that's fine. If you are standing, have that chair nearby to help with balance, okay? We're going to start with a gentle stepping out, leaning towards that leg, bringing the toe up, leaning again, and back up. Now I'm going to add those hands go over the earth. If you want to have one hand on the chair, just have one hand over the earth. And remember to synchronize that breath. Hands under the earth, hands are going to go the opposite direction towards you, under the earth or under that ball. Shifting the weight forward and then back, and as you lean back, that toe comes out front. Now moving to the other side, same thing, stepping out. Let's just start with the legs. See how your balance feels today. So maybe let's just try out. Lean forward, shift that weight back, forward and back. And then if you're ready, go ahead and start with those hands going over the earth, over that ball. And then the next thing we're going to remind ourselves is that breath. Breath in. Engage those belly muscles and breath out. Under the earth, so opposite direction. Last one, and back to center. Okay, this time the dragon whips its tail. So notice my wrists back and forth. And if you want to add a shifting of the weight side to side, right into the lotus flower, which is a hands go up higher. And if you watch the hands go back and forth, it's a little more of a balance challenge. Last one, back to center, and now hands go down to neutral, painting that wall. go up, flip the wrist, little gentle bend in the knee, and hands go up, hands go down. And last one, grab a hold of that great big ball or hug that tree, and then gently back and forth. Looking to one side, shift the weight to one leg, back to the other side. Relax your shoulders. Back to center, moving right into dancing rainbow. Hands over the head. Watch those arms side to side. You can stand straight up and just move the arms, or you can shift that weight back and forth, side to side. Back to center, hands come down. Stepping out with one foot, so forward motion and back. Now using the hand, we're gonna push those waves in and out. So they call this pushing waves. Playing with waves. Imagine yourself dip those hands into the water, splashing your face. Feel that salt water splashing your face, playing with waves. Last one. Now the other side. This side's going to feel a little different. Maybe it's your less dominant side, so let's practice. Lean forward, lean back. Maybe hold that chair while you're getting a feel for this side. If you're ready, go ahead and start pushing those waves. Haven't already, exaggerate that deep breath into the belly. Sinking breath with motion. Let's go ahead and play with those waves. Dig down deep into that water, splash your face. Last one. Tickling clouds, hands come in front, cross in the middle, fingers. Flutter side to side. Choice of just doing the arms or a gentle sinking motion. tickling those clouds. And now pushing clouds or moving clouds. Imagine you're just pushing those clouds away one hand at a time with the back of your hand. Watch the hand as it pushes those clouds away. Start with one hand, because the higher that hand goes up, the more difficult the balance. So hold on to that chair with that half little peephole peeping into heaven. If you're ready, both hands, watching up to the sky, bring it halfway down, pushing up. Option that you can do, definitely holding on the chair, is you rise up off the ground, heels come up slightly, and I would recommend focus on the floor a minute before you try that, okay? And then look at the hands if you can. Good. Hand over and under that ball. You can call this over and under the moon, circling it. This moves us right into parting that horse's mane, but start with hand over and under the moon, or hanging the moon. Hold right here. Let's try parting that horse's mane. This hand parts the mane. Part that mane. Reach out to the side. Bring this hand to the top, over that ball, over the moon. Now part the horse's mane. Now this hand comes back, over, one under. Part that horse's mane. Back and forth. Together, hands to heaven, hands to earth. Little slight bend in the knee. One hand goes towards heaven, one towards earth. Reach up, look towards that hand, up in the air. Back and forth. Hands to heaven, hands to earth. circling that table, like you're wiping a table down. Maybe start with a small circle, moving bigger and bigger. And opposite direction. Switching to the other side. Make that circle a little bit bigger. Opposite direction. Back down. Okay, both hands on the hips, and we're going to start with punching forward with one hand, and as you bring that hand back, punch with the other side, back and forth. Bring those hands down. This time something a little fun that they call it just shaking that chi. Just a little bounce. Let your arms dangle. Slight little bouncing of the knees and just let your arms go. Moving right into a circular motion. They call this tapping on heaven's door. That back arm slaps kind of that kidney area. This is kind of just a little bit of a playful Tai Chi. Let your arms just swing, slapping that lower back or kidney area. And maybe a little slower. Until you're just completely relaxed. Good. And back to center. Okay, we're going to go ahead and have a seat and start to stretch out. Rub those hands together. They call this getting up some heat or some energy, and then we want to push that chi around a little bit. It's just another way of saying getting all those muscles nice and warmed up. So up and down a couple times on the leg. Get that good blood flow to all parts of your body. Okay? Rub those hands together again, other side. Push that chi around or blood flow. And up and down. Back to center. This time the lower back. So hands are together, ball them up in a fist. If you find it difficult getting your hands behind, then I want you to focus on the stomach area. So you choose whether you want to use this, have your stomach or lower back, and I'm just going to do a gentle little massage on my lower back, hip area. Okay, all the way to the front. Good. Rubbing those hands together again. This time, hands wide apart, fingers on the back of the head. Thumb is giving yourself a gentle massage on that neck, that little indentation area between your neck and head. And then using your fingers coming down the back of the head, and then gentle little circles, squeezing the shoulders. Okay. Rub those hands together again. This time we're going to do a gentle little squeeze, starting with the shoulder, all the way down the arm, center of the palm. Rub those hands together again for the other side. Okay. Grab a hold of that shoulder. If it hurts for you to squeeze, you can also use your knuckles. Anything that is kind of just getting that blood flow going. Palm of the hand and the top. Let's shake those hands out. Rub those hands together one last time. Let's everybody together put our two front fingers center of the forehead, a little bit of pressure, out to the temple. Open up that jawline. There you have it. We did Tai Chi together. I want to remind you that Tai Chi is so good for aging, and we would look it up on online or anywhere, and you will see wonderful research is being done on how good it is for all ages. And so continue to try that Tai Chi on your own, and maybe join us next time here in the Wings Wellness. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.